So I've noticed when I go out on the days that are like after the cloud seeding trails are in the sky and that weird mist and shit comes down, the day after it wake up and it feels in my lungs like how I feel after I go biking through the city at rush hour for the day. It's this weird heavy shit in your lungs. I don't know if it's the I don't know. I'm pretty sure though that I don't normally wake up with a heavy feeling in my lungs except for when I do activities where I'm riding in car exhaust all day. On another note, the pine trees that are turning the white from the green seem to be shedding their needles at a rather high rate. At least this one is. I'm gonna keep an eye out, see if anything else happens like that too. But that's not how they usually function. They'll drop a few needles here and there, but they don't go bare across the whole branch. That's just crazy. I should have had my camera on a giant fucking blue heron just took off from this lake. It was crazy. Every time I turn the camera off, man, I swear it's a whole different world. Oh, there's been a disturbance in the forest. Don't worry, I'm just here to drink coffee. Something was right there. It's going along that way. Huh. My, I'm disruptive. Huh. Looks like some kind of large critter uses this here chair as a chair. That's like something. Oh, that chair's wet. Surprise, surprise. Maybe I'll just sit on the ground over here. What was that? Oh, I hope I don't get attacked by a muskrat or an otter. Or even worse, the dreaded cold water Canadian crocodile. This is totally what being in Canada is about, man. I love this country. Not too fond of the government lately, though. I really was, but especially so. Did you guys see that thing where Harper's building an almost $9 million fence around Parliament? The fuck's that about? What's he about to do that he needs to protect himself from us? With a wall. Anyways, back to the wonders of Canada. I really like that willow tree. The way it comes down onto the lake is so... It's like... It's like a painting. But crazier, because if you put it in a painting, people would be like, that's unrealistic. Trees don't flush down across water like that. They grow above them, like that. But there you go. If I've learned anything, it's God's a lot weirder than any of us are giving it credit for. Nature especially so. All this life is like expressions of the planet and her consciousness, from what I understand. And then this whole place that is the planet and space and time and the universe is a reflection of a greater mind still. And we're all running around inside of it. It's pretty nutty. Ooh. Yeah, almost used a giant anthill as a seat. Got a bad habit of doing that. Oh, there's something breaking the water way across the lake. But it's sitting still, whatever it is. I am determined to get this end of the pool on film without the ducks and animals being all fucking freaked out by my presence. Did you guys see that? I was looking the other way. Did I get that on camera? What was that? Was that a fish? Oh. Oh. I hope the critters don't mind me filming. I'm sure if they didn't, they wouldn't be all at the other end of the pond. Man, this place is creepy when all the animals leave. Animals really don't like people these days. It's weird how all the other animals chill around all the other animals. But then when a human shows up, all the animals leave. Better question actually is, where the fuck are all the little birds and the crows? Good to see some birds again. Um, Motherfuckers. Way off in the west, southwestish direction. You can see the grid. It's literally a grid today. That's pretty fucked up. One line, second line, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it turns into those stupid feather clouds that generate the water. Oh man, this is fucking stop doing that. It is nice with this weather being all tropical, but it's not proper. Just ain't cricket, mate. One thing I keep thinking about sort of in the back of my head and away from time to time is how if the climates did shift, all the plants and animals are specialized to like the ecological range that they are present in. So everything would die for the most part. Maybe after a long time, some new dominant species would emerge. And by dominant species, I mean things that grow normal, I guess. What's the dominant species here? Appears to be trees. Trees and grass. Some small plant things too, and a chair. Oh wait, maybe because I showed up and everything ran away, I'm the dominant species. Or maybe because I'm human and I showed up and everything ran away, that's just evidence that we've pretty much traumatized the shit out of the rest of the animal kingdom to our presence. Which is how it goes when you're a destructive ape. Nuclear weapons and a paintbrush. This is actually kind of what the world looks like when you're really high on LSD. And you learn to look through the surface of the pool and into the pool. I'm not going to do that right now, I don't want to go swimming, but all we are, what is it? We are but vapors. Without the spirit of illumination, we would be hollow shadows echoing inside of an empty box. For some reason I stopped. I heard a noise. But then while I was stopped, upon hearing the noise, I saw this. This tree appears to be scorched with something. Looks like the last... Looks like the mildew stuff, but it's been like dried off or something. It's white and black. And then nearby it we have pine trees. The white and the green going on. Another one there. This is all pretty weird stuff, man. I'm convinced that the strange mildew forming on everything around the natural habitats is a result of the cloud seeding, which they're using to draw excess moisture down onto crops, thus causing the normal water levels to be excessive. Fuck, something's definitely in the woods. The ducks are laughing at me. I hope this coffee cup's enough to protect myself.